Time now to check out the action from the PlayStation 4 National Premier League's 2 New South Wales Men's as the Western Sydney Wanderers met Sydney FC in the Sydney Derby. Sydney FC secured top spot last weekend, but bragging rights were very much at stake, and the Sky Blues hit the front after just 42 seconds. Charles Lekoli Ngoy firing home. The Wanderers would be back level though on 20 minutes, Kyle Cementi making it 1-1. And 15 minutes later, the Wanderers would go ahead. Keanu Bacchus heading home. But the red and black defence just couldn't contain Lekoli Ngoy, the striker drilling home to square the ledger again on 53 minutes. And that man was involved again 2 minutes later. Lekoli Ngoy linked with William Much, and Juan Zapata came up with the finish to make it 3-2. But the Wanderers would live again, and they'd find an equaliser on 73 minutes. Brenton Fox picking out Cementi, and it was 3-3. But on 81 minutes, the Sky Blues would take the lead back. Zapata with his double, and it was 4-3. But 4 minutes from time, the Wanderers squared things yet again. Substitute Matthew Lecce grabbing the equaliser, making it 4-4. Daniel Maskin then had a chance to win it for Sydney in the final minute, but his shot went just wide. In the end, a draw, probably a fair result. A crazy game, 8 goals in all. It finished Sydney FC 4, the Western Sydney Wanderers 4.
Look, it's a difficult competition, but it's as I've said before, it's a fantastic starting point for players to become first-grade players, to develop into good young players. The experience and the different resistance levels that they're up against, different teams play different styles. It's a physical league. Teams sometimes sit back, sometimes they pressure high. It's a really good starting point. It's been a very, very good experience, not only for myself, but more important for the players. I think both teams have developed a greater number of players this year, and you can see from the day one till now the progression of the players has been huge. And I think it's there's something for everyone to have a good close look at.
I think it's excellent. We've given a lot of young boys an opportunity to play first team football. I think playing in the NPL 2 competition has been fantastic for us to get many matches against senior experienced players. And at the end of the day, with this very young group of boys, we've managed to finish second. We have a week off next week, and we get to go and see who's going to play us in the semi-finals. And I think that's also a good opportunity for the boys to play those finals matches and test themselves once again.
Well, that's all we have time for from the men's 2. Join us next week for more action. I'm Adam Santarossa. See you then.